DJATV.
So the Labour Party is going to court. You have evidence that this election, that there was at least vote rigging in these elections. What evidence do you actually have that even though there may have been irregularities, that there may have been inconsistencies, what evidence do you actually have that these inconsistencies would have actually changed the result?
The evidences are, one, the direct transmission of results from the polling units as clearly and objectively provided for in the law and in the INEC guidelines were not followed. Next evidence is that the collation of results from the ward units all the way to the national did not make reference and did not compare and did not confirm correctness and authenticity of those figures with IREV. IREV was absent. So these are key evidences. I beg to say that election is comprised of voting, in the case of Nigeria and the new Electoral Act, transmission, collation in accordance with the Electoral Act, and declaration in accordance with the Constitution. What we noticed on Saturday is that after voting, everything else failed and fell into the hands of others besides the INEC. These are the evidences we have. And there is inconsistency between figures now on IREV and declared figures for that. Then there is also the figures we have with our party agents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so most of what you've just said outlines, what I was saying earlier, that there may indeed have been inconsistencies. They may have even been corruption. But what I think the APC is trying to get you guys to prove is that these inconsistencies would have actually changed the outcome of these elections. There are 176,000,
right. Okay.
I'm sorry, sir, there are 176,000 polling units across Nigeria. When you think about your evidence, does your evidence cover the breadth of all the polling units across the country? Just talk to us a bit more about what you actually have.
Yes, our evidence covers the length and breadth of the entire 178,606 polling units, less those that there was no voting, of course. Our results, our EC8As in the possession of our party agents collated shows far higher scores by the Labour Party than the APC. It shows great variance between figures that were collated upon which a declaration of a winner was made. If the actual results with us, and that should have been uploaded immediately after the election as provided by the law, we would have won this election. That is materially different from what has been declared now as the winner.
Okay, so just explain to me, Yusuf, what your goal is at this point in time. Yes, the Labour Party is going to court. They're challenging the results. Is your goal at this point for Peter Obi to be declared the winner, or is your goal to actually call for fresh elections in Nigeria right now?
A final position has not been taken by our legal team. But in my capacity as a running mate, and due to the wealth of evidence that we have, we would like to pray that the court declared Peter Obi of the Labour Party as duly elected winner of the 2023 presidential elections of Nigeria.
Do you trust the judicial system? I mean, I know that the judicial system, especially in Anambra State, has helped Peter Obi in the past. This is not the first time he's gone to court, and actually he's been quite successful in the past. But this is different. There's never been a court ruling that's overturned a presidential election result in Nigeria. I mean, do you actually trust, do you have faith in the court system to actually take this forward?
No, now I can tell you categorically, I do not trust the court system. No, I do not. Peter Obi might have benefited in the past, but right now we have a Senate president who contested presidency in 2022 primaries, lost, and he is now a winner in a senatorial district. This is magic. I do not trust our court system anymore. Nigeria is suffering from a series of failed promises. 2023 presidential elections is just one of them. These promises have reached all the way to the United Nations. Promises of securing Nigeria failed, improving our economy failed, fighting corruption failed. So I do not trust anything that I'm sorry that our authorities are saying. I would have loved to be singing a different song at this point. Patriotic lover of my country, and I'll do anything to improve my country. But sadly, I don't believe, I have no confidence in the legal system. But this is no reason for us not to go to court. Okay. We shall go to court. It's no reason for we shall go to court and demand our rights, because history is full of first times. Mm-hmm. The wealth of evidence that we have, it requires more than magic to fail to declare us the winners.
Yusuf, we have to leave it there. Appreciate you joining us on the program. Yusuf Datti, Baba Ahmed, Peter Obi's running mate. Thank you so much for being with us.
DJ ATV. DJ ATV. These Fulani people don't say no, they don't like us.
Welcome to DJ ATV.
DJ ATV. DJ ATV. DJ ATV. DJ ATV.
Some of the delegates and ask them questions.
DJ ATV. DJ ATV. DJ ATV. DJ ATV.